Unboxing. Wow, it's such a big box for such a small little thing. Ooh, that's a nice case. Nice metal case. You see that? TellStones. King's Gambit. Memory, Strategy, Victory. TellStones' King's Gambit is a Demacian duel of wits fought over a line of stones. But every turn, players rearrange, obscure, or add to the line, pushing the complexity to the brink of their own memories. Victory comes from playing both your opponent and the stones. A single boast could win or cost you the game. Sounds pretty intriguing, kind of up my alley. Come on now. Any I know Kit Kat and Hippie are both board games people. If they're still around, I have to play this. They're my siblings. I have to play this at my birthday party at the end of the month if anyone's interested. 10 minutes, 2 or 4 players, ages 14 plus. Ooh, nice little latch on the box too. That is some quality packaging, Riot. Respect. Does this unfold, or do I just only have 1/4 of the... Oh, there it does unfold. Ooh, a message. Oh, geez, it's in cursive, no pressure. Dearest Cythria, I am sorry. I am sorry I seemed upset when you left. The truth is, these are uncertain times. Knowing that I can't protect you anymore leaves me numb. But know that I am so very proud of you. Stand strong on the battlefield. Don't lose the kindness that is in your heart. I am sending you a set of TellStones. Remember how often we played this when you were young. I hope it brings you and your comrades some joy and laughter in the days ahead. When you play this, think of home. I love you.
Woo!
Come back to us safely. Pa. Nice little note. If you watched the video, that's the dad, Cythria and her dad were playing this in the video. A nice felt playing mat,
Hey, this is a little
and
bit odd.
the 7
Oh,
TellStones, as well as 2 little glass marbles. Get that out of here.
it's a little bit odd, but how would you theoretically, if you were going against Caitlyn mid, what would you, how would you deal with Wayne?
I'm in the middle of something right now, Joey. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. My bad.
Um, yeah, actually, I want to hop out of Discord for a minute. I'll deafen myself. Hey Hippie. This is TellStones, the new League of Legends board game. It's a Demacian strategy game. I can, let me read the title again. What was that on? Oh, here it is. I'll read the little teaser. TellStones, King's Gambit is a Demacian duel of wits fought over a line of stones, but every turn players rearrange, obscure, or add to the line, pushing the complexity to the brink of their own memories. Victory comes from playing both your opponents and the stones. A single boast could win or cost you the game. So the idea is there's these 7 stones here. I'm trying to remember the official names of them. It's like crown, standard, sword, shield, horse, hammer, and scales. Um, and so the 2 players are trying to trick the other player into forgetting which stones are where. Um, so what you can if somebody boasts, I'll just read the little cheat sheet here. Boast, you can boast that you know all the hidden symbols. The person can respond, I believe you, have a point. The boaster scores a point. I don't believe you, prove it. You must name and then flip over every face down stone in any order you like. 3. I don't care. I know them too. Your opponent has stolen your boast and turned it against you. You must now choose between options 1 and 2 instead of them. And then that's pretty interesting. Let's take a look here. Transcribed. Pull this back up here. Okay, so along the playmat, so you win when you get 3 points. So each player will place their scoring stone on the mat, one on the other side, and presumably whoever gets to 3 points first is the winner. Yep, first player to score 3 wins the game. Start out, lay the playmat horizontally between the players. This is known as the line. And then the stones start on the side. And throughout the game, you randomly select one stone from the pool and place it face up in the middle of the line. On each player's turn, they take one of 6 actions to either manipulate the line or try to score points. When you finish your chosen action, it is your opponent's turn to act. So the different actions: place. Point to a stone in the pool and tell your opponent where to place it on the line. The new stone must be placed face up to the left or right of the stones already in play. Hide. Point to a face up stone on the line and tell your opponent to flip it face down. The stone does not change its position on the line. Swap. Point to any 2 stones on the line, face up, face down, or one of each, and tell your opponent to swap their positions. Stones remain face up or face down even after they swap positions. You can peek. Without showing your opponent, look at the symbol on any face down stone on the line, then return it to the same position. However, if your opponent scored a point on their last turn or your last turn, you may instead peek it up to 3 face down stones in any order you like, so a bit of a comeback mechanic there. In order to score points, you may either challenge or boast. When a player scores their first point, they place their scoring token on their side of the playmat and use it to track their total. Challenge. Point to a face-down stone on the line and tell your opponent, I challenge you to name this stone. Your opponent must then try to do so. Once they give their answer, they flip that stone face up. If they guess correctly, they score 1 point. Otherwise, you score 1 point. Either way, the stone remains face up until it is flipped again during a subsequent hide action. Boast. If you believe you can name all of the face-down stones on the line, you tell your opponent, I know all the hidden symbols. Your opponent then has 3 options. They say, as we talked about this before, I believe you, you get the point. They can say, I don't believe you, and you have to prove it. You must name and then flip over every face-down stone in any order you like. If a player correctly names all face-down stones on the line during a boast, they win the game immediately, regardless of how many points have been scored. However, if they fail to correctly name even a single stone, they lose the game immediately. Oh, okay. So you boast, and they can either give up 1 point and let you have it, or they can challenge you on it, and you either win it or lose it right there based on your memory. Or they can say, I don't care, I know them too, and then they get to try and name them and take the win right there. And there's some unwritten rules and sportsmanship. But yeah, that pretty much covers it. Yeah, pretty cool game. If you, I should have. What am I doing? I should have switched to full cam this whole time. Let me give you a better look at the stones. So here are the different stones. Fairly nice. I'm not sure what material this is exactly, but it feels pretty high quality. The case is really nice. Metallic latch. And here is the line, as it's called, with the 3 scoring points on either side. Demacian symbol on the back there. And yeah, pretty cool looking game. I'm looking forward to playing it. Thank you, everybody. We're going